Welcome back. It is already Tuesday, and after school my kids went home with my husband, so that worked out well. But it is another weekly vlog. My name is Kristen Langford, for those of you that are new here, and I am a pre-K teacher in Florida. This week's theme is weather, as well as letter O. We're also kind of doing some Thanksgiving things, even though next week is more like turkey Thanksgiving theme, but you know, we gotta get prepared for our event, which we're gonna do a Friendsgiving feast. We also have Veterans Day on Friday, so we have no school, and we're doing a Veterans program of some sorts tomorrow. We don't really know the full schedule for the whole school, and we just found out today that the pre-K kids are going to do the pledge just like in front of everybody, and luckily everyone's going to be saying it at the same time because I'm pretty sure they don't know the words to the pledge. But we made some really cute hats I'm going to show you in a minute, in like 5 seconds flat, just so they looked cute tomorrow. And then I don't know if you know this, but there's another hurricane coming to Florida. This one is not really tracking towards our area. However, the winds will probably hit us, so we're waiting for an announcement any minute now from our district to see if they are closing schools on Thursday, which would make it a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4-day weekend. And the only downfall is like we have to make all that up. You know, we have early release on Mondays, and since we missed those hurricane days before, we have to stay later on Mondays. So it's like, you know, oh yeah, hurricane day, but like not really, because then we know that we have to make it up. But anyways, I'm rambling. I am going to go through my math centers and my literacy centers, and then hopefully show you the weather Play-Doh and the weather sensory that we haven't even opened yet because there are germs everywhere. This week it's like coughing and sneezing and runny noses and so we're like kind of hesitant to open up the sensory because, you know, everybody touches it and all that, and we're just trying to sanitize nonstop. But here we go. Let me show you. Okay, I'm switching angles. I'm just gonna literally pull from the bucket and just show you guys to make it super fast. Also, I hope you can't hear that, but they are doing some construction, thank goodness, on our playground. Playground is completely built. They are out there laying down like pebble rocks and using this machine to like pack it all in, because then they're going to lay the turf, which is super exciting. Turf, you know. But I don't think it's all gonna be ready until we get back from Thanksgiving break. So hopefully you don't hear that noise, but it is kind of loud. All right, my group for math. Last week of patterns, we did AA, B, C, and I gotta say, spending this much time on patterns, you can like really tell if they are getting it. I could probably throw any random pattern at them and they would be able to repeat it. They're finally understanding altogether what it means to be a pattern and repeating it. So we used our cubes. They got to pick their colors. They made the pattern. Some of them, you know, would forget a certain color, but then we just use it as a teachable moment. Oh, look, let's go through this. What are you missing? Miss Sam's group, we did our Lakeshore weather and season, so it's kind of more with the theme. And this box just has little cards in it, and it's like a sorting. So this is winter, spring, summer, and fall, and they just have to put the clothing item or the picture like icicles into what season they think it goes in. There's a pink one, a green one, a blue one, and a yellow one. And then Miss Whitney is doing a spinning cover, but we switched it because the spinners like just never work for us. It's kind of hit or miss, you know. So we just put the numbers on top of the picture, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they are rolling a die. I don't know where it is, but they roll a dice, and then whatever they land on, they find that one, and then they're covering it with like a cube, and then if they land on it again, they're covering the other one, going through there. So just talking about the types of weather when they're doing it. And in addition, oh, there's the dice. In addition to that, she's doing a review of patterning, but with those same images. So it's just cards, you know, like a rainstorm, a sunshine, tornado, a rainbow, and they're just using these cards to build a pattern, and she's just reviewing an AB pattern or an ABC or AAB, stuff like that. So easy. Then obviously computers. Then for literacy, round 1, I'm doing my same routine as usual. I did for my warm-up. It kind of says like a rhyming game for the warm-up or going over a sentence of the word, and so like I kind of do that some weeks and other weeks, and you know, just pick and choose. The first day I'm basically working on the letter and the sound, and then like some type of phonemic awareness skill. So I found also these Ziploc bags with these characters. This one's Iron Man, but I have no idea who this guy is, and the kids do, and they think the bags distract them. But I have, this was like a number one that we didn't even use, but then this is like a beginning sound. So for some of the groups, it was just like snow, and then instead of using like pinchers, because we're trying to do something fast, you know, we just pointed to what the letter was. And then we also reviewed syllables with the same thing. And this is a whole unit. I already had it made from last year, so I just like pulled out center ideas. But if I can find it, I will link it down below. I'm sure I downloaded it from Pinterest as like a freebie or something, but we'll see what I can find. None of it has a name on it, so I can't just tell it to you. Okay, so that's me for Monday, Tuesday. And then when they come to me on Wednesday, Thursday, we will do the book either Nan Ran for my higher group, so it's the AN word family. Same thing, we'll use our magnetic letters, we'll build AN to make An, and then we'll manipulate those sounds, you know, ran, Dan, van, you know, whatever, all the little rhyming words. And then I might even try to like up it with a blend and see if they can handle it. We'll see. And then we'll do the little word work, the book, use the little phones, go through it, find the words, and then on the back, sometimes we write the words. So it's kind of the same routine, just a different book, but still working on that CBC blending. Then my other two groups, my middle groups, we'll do our letter O book. We've laminated them, we color them. It's been a while since I've gone over this, so we just go over what the letter is. We say O, octopus, all the words, and then in the back, we trace the letters. Same structure, love it. The kids are like on it, they know exactly what to expect, so the group is going quickly because there's no questioning of what we're doing. Sam is doing the letter craft. They are over here, I'll show you in just a minute. They are O for orange, and then her craft for like our theme is a weather craft. I feel like we went over together what we were gonna do. We went back and forth. We were gonna do this like puddle with like rain boots, and then we decided not to do that. And now I really cannot remember what the craft is. So I'll have to get back on here after we do the craft and I'll show it to you and put it right here. I literally have no idea what it is. We'll find out together. It's been a week already. So let me show you the oranges. Super easy. The O is already orange, and they're just gluing the orange squares inside of the O and then adding the green leaf. Oh my gosh, the rattling. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is like rattling everything in my room. And then Miss Whitney did the letter O sorting paper with cutting skills and gluing, and same thing from the product. And then for my higher group, she worked on a sentence for weather, and I want to show you that. Okay, so for my higher group, it's kind of hard to see because we're using pencil, and like the way that the notebook is, it's not quite the best type of writing paper. We're gonna look into getting some of those sentence strip papers for them to really learn how to write their letters. But this student, it said my favorite kind of weather is, and so she already wrote that, and then partly cloudy. So it's just kind of working on writing that. They're not really sounding out the word quite yet, but kind of just teaching them like the spacing and writing the letters and copying, because that's going to be a skill they need in kindergarten, is being able to copy from something. And then eventually we'll get into sounding out which one is their favorite. And it looks like they ran out of time to not be able to draw a picture, because sometimes that group is a little distracted and they don't focus the whole time, so then they don't get to do the fun part. Okay, and then Monday, Tuesday, we do computer Starfall for them, or Mayan, depending on which week it is. And then Wednesday, Thursday, they use the library and they read through the books, and they're like themed. So this week, or this month, it's November books, turkey books, farm books. I think that's it. Let me walk you around the classroom, catch you up on some things that are going on, and I'll show you that table. I'm gonna show you that table right now before I forget. Okay, so how cute. It has a red chair, yellow chair, green chair, and a blue chair. We clearly, this is not ideal, but this is just where we had it for today because we just built it. Still working on where to put it. Love that they keep sending us stuff, but holy cow, where are we supposed to put all this stuff? Also, we are working on a couple projects, as you see. Tomorrow, like I said, we just made these really quick hats. Stars, put them on, stapled them. The kids didn't even do it. We literally did it for them. Just something cute to wear. This we saw on Pinterest. They're gonna work on this throughout the week. It's super cute. It's gonna be a turkey. So we just put the paint or the tape down, and they're each gonna come around and maybe do 1 or 2 little areas of painting it themselves, and then we'll take all the tape off and we'll make this a turkey face. It's gonna be really cute. We're gonna use that as a decoration to maybe cover the board and maybe put like Happy Friendsgiving up there. I just thought of that right now, so we'll see. And then we are working on the placemats. I found this, I will link it below as a freebie. It just has the cute poem that we did last year too. It's a different paper with this year, and then their little turkey will add the little legs and eyes and all that, but we did some handprints. We also have ideas for next week. They're gonna make a turkey hat, so I cut out some feathers. And then what else are they making? Oh, a place setting for the table. It's gonna just like stand up, but it's a fingerprint turkey. So we're making those next week, but we prepped a lot of stuff today. I think we put the turkey feathers in here because this is when we're gonna do it, yeah. So I will link this down below for you guys too. It's a little week ahead, but that's okay. And those little lines, we're gonna let them practice making slits with the scissors to make the feathers. We did different colors, and we'll use these feathers for their hat, as well as this little thankful book that I will show you next week. Here is our, oh my gosh, I just remembered what they're doing. They're doing some kind of sun, I think. So they're using these for Miss Sam to make a sun and rays of sun. Okay, and then over here is our weather Play-Doh. So we got snowflakes, leaves, lightning bolts, and I think an umbrella over here. I have to remove all these, at least they're dry so I can show you sensory. Super fancy. Haven't even touched it because we don't want any germs on it. We just used the snowflakes and the leaves and little pinchers and those blue little lakeshore pebbles that the kids love, but the floor does not. Okay, so wow, I feel good about that. I got a lot done today. I'll be back. Tomorrow is cooking day. We're making owl cupcakes, so those are gonna be really cute. Hopefully I'll get some video stuff for you on that, and then I will see you soon. Okay, hello, welcome back. It is Wednesday. It is cooking day. It's also our Veterans Day assembly, and it has been wild. We started our day off with normal table toys, and then we went down right away to our assembly. It was in the gym. Our school is a pre-K-8 school, so we had an orchestra from middle school. We also had color guard here. The pre-Kers got to do their Pledge of Allegiance. I mean, the whole school did it, but we were leading it. And they had their cute little hats on. And then all the elementary students learned 2 songs, so the whole gymnasium was singing those songs. It was really cute. We also had kids that gave some speeches about each branch. Nonetheless, okay, so that lasted till about 9 o'clock. Then we came back and did our morning meeting. We skipped our math whole group and went into math small groups. And then we did not go outside, well, timing, but also the storm is heading our way. So it's already pretty windy, and it was kind of drizzly a little bit. I don't know if that's part of the storm, but it's definitely not great weather here. So we stayed inside, and we did a farm cosmic yoga during our cooking. So it's been different. We had to make the cupcakes, so I had them all like, you know, sit. We're gonna make the cupcake batter, and then we're gonna put those in the oven, and then we filled out our cookbook, which I could show you in a minute, and then I had them do some cosmic yoga while it was cooking, and also then they needed to cool off, so I was like, ooh, this is kind of taking a long time, so we did a play center, then cleaned up the play center, and they were cooled off, and then we built our owls. I'll show you a picture here. I had to cover up the kid's face, but super cute. And then they got to eat them, and we cleaned that up, and then it was like not enough time to do a play center. We definitely didn't get to our small groups for literacy. So we just decided to practice our song that we have for our winter performance coming up. So yeah, and then we went to lunch, and now it's lunch, and they'll be back in like 10 minutes, and then we have to finish the rest of our schedule, which is our poem, which we just learned. Normally at the end of the week we would put that in our poetry notebook, but they just canceled school tomorrow, plus we don't have school on Friday. So yeah, I think we're gonna do our poetry notebook when we get back, and then we won't do outside time. We might do small groups. I'm not really sure. We're just gonna fit in what we can and get it done. We won't be able to do show and share this week either, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. When we come back next week, we can do a little bit more review of letter O, since we only did it for 2 days, and then we'll do our Friendsgiving feast, and that week will be crazy too, and then it'll be a break, and holy moly. So I don't really have anything else to show you. I kind of talked a lot yesterday about everything. I guess I can show you what we're gonna do for our poetry notebook as well as our cookbook, and then that's pretty much it. That's all we got to this week. Okay, so owl cupcakes. We colored our little ingredients, so it's just a cupcake, chocolate icing, Oreos, and then M&Ms are for the eyes. We actually had some candy corn left over, so we used that as well for the nose, which isn't really part of the recipe, but that's okay. And then look at this drawing. So cute. I did the circle and told him to make circle eyes, and the dots were the M&Ms, and then the candy corn, and then I told him they could make like a bottom kind of box to make it like a cupcake, and then she just made this. It looks so cute. It looks like an actual owl. Adorable. And then if they liked it. And then for our poetry notebook, we just did some clouds, super cute, and we did small raindrops, medium raindrops, and a large raindrops, because the poem is about weather. It's about raining, actually. Like rain on my toes, rain on the ground, feet, some writing words. Oh my gosh. You can watch that poem video. I'll link it up here if you want to, and it has a link to all my poems so you can find which poem it is. So that wraps us up. I don't know if I'm gonna get a Tuesday Talkin' again, because I don't know if I'm gonna have time to record. I don't think we're gonna be able to go outside, so this is probably my only break. I do think I have a topic idea, which is going to be about IEP data collection, which I am no expert on. So I'm just going to give you things that I've tried, things that have worked, things that I'm still trying, maybe it's not working, all that kind of stuff, and just maybe I can get some advice from you guys too. I think that it will be a good video just to talk it out with you guys and give you some other ideas if you don't already have them. But for now, that is the end of this video. If you liked it, don't forget that thumbs up, subscribe, and that notification bell so you can be notified when I do post a video. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Bye.